It is called a taxpayer protection bill, and it quietly made its way through the legislative session. But the lieutenant governor says it could make it more difficult for your taxes to be raised based on the property value of your home. Fox 4's Sean Rabb reports nothing about raising what you pay in property taxes will be automatic anymore.
Well, my house was built in 1938.
Craig Cockle's Oak Cliff neighborhood's a place where people play with their kids in the front yard. Pay attention to detail, and where Cockles lived 12 years.
Tell me about your property values over that time.
I really haven't done anything to my property, to the house or the land itself, but yet they've continued to increase for tax purposes.
January of this year, Cockle paid $3,649 in taxes. What he owes come January 1, 2016, $4,029.
Projection went up $350 taxable dollars. Huge increase.
Your appraised property value may have nothing to do with your property.
Properties similar to yours, what are they selling for? And so that's basically the tool by which we're using to measure what your property would sell for.
And that appraised value plus tax rate is what determines how much you pay in taxes.
If the value goes up and the tax rate stays the same, the tax goes up. If the value goes down and the tax rate stays the same, the tax goes down.
We have to disconnect your property taxes going up with the value.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says lawmakers did that this session with the passage of Senate Bill 1760.
Starting next year, local officials are actually going to have to take an affirmative vote to raise your property taxes, home or business, if they're higher than they were last year.
And tell you how they intend to spend that revenue, which might make it a little easier for Craig Cockle.
I know it's a necessary evil. The money's got to come from somewhere, and I don't mind fronting it as long as there's some accountability for it. You know, transparency.
Sean Rabb, Fox 4 News.